Well, howdy everybody. Guess what? Today we're at work. Well, what are you gonna do at work today? We're in the kitchen. And I guess we're not happy with our kitchen sink anymore. So, we get to change this out. It's kind of a new one for me. I haven't done this before. Well, we're gonna give it a shot and see how we do. Can't be that hard. Here's our new stuff. Look how shiny and pretty all this stuff is. Well, it's going to be fun, especially since nothing comes even a little installed. You get to do it all. Add these and all your O-rings and hope you get everything in the correct order. Here's some more stuff. Looks like that's for the back. Yeah. And then we got these instructions. Boy, oh boy. I mean, they're not bad. Look at that. They're even in color. And I'll tell you what, when you go to reading this stuff, some of it just doesn't really tell you a lot. Or it says it in a language that I don't understand. But we can get this. I'm not scared. Oh no, look at this. I got to buy a whole set of new tools. Because I didn't want to. Actually, I didn't have anything big enough to do any of this. So, we got to get this stuff. These two came in a pack. It seems like they're a decent tool. The jaws don't really slop around a lot. That's a good thing. They are Milwaukee. Just Crescent wrench. They're kind of fancy. I got our new big pliers. I do like these. This little button right here presses, and then you can slide your jaws up and down. That's a lot easier. Well, okay, it locks up, I think, better than the regular style. It would always slip off whatever you're trying to work on. We gotta get these off first. Luckily, all of our plumbing was on the outside of the wall. Man, I was glad that nothing was in the wall. And then the drain's down there, so I got to take this table right off and move it out of the way and get back here and try and work on it. So, I'm going to take our trusty new pliers and let them slip right off. See if we can get a better grip. Well, alright. It's not too bad. I'll be able to do that, the rest of that by hand. And get this other one over here. See if we can move it. Well, that one's even more loose. But doing it one-handed and holding the phone in the other ain't that easy. So, no big deal, man. Those broke fine. Get those off. This whole unit just ought to come right out of the sink, and we can work on figuring out how to put that other one back together. Anyways, I figured I'd bring y'all to work today. It was bring your audience to work day. So, y'all have a good one, and we'll see you soon after I get that other one. So, well, now we're getting somewhere. We got these installed. It was easy. All you had to do is make sure the seals are in there. There's another seal under here, and make sure you got this seal on. I think we're good. I snugged these up as best I could with those, as to not damage the threads. We did fine. What I think is going to happen now is this. And this washer will go, the rubber gasket will go first. And a little stainless washer. And then our brass fitting. No, one-handed. And but that'll be after we get it on the sink. This will all snug up right here on our backsplash. Which I tried cleaning out with the available cleaners, so I feel pretty good about it. It doesn't go out as far as these old marks, so it's clean enough. It's cool. And well, let's take one more look at this. Let's take all this back off since we already know about that. And that's just gonna line up just like so. So we're getting somewhere. All right. Let me get those fittings on, and well, we'll be right back. And here's what we love about plumbing. Ugh. So I got both the hoses connected on there. I want to push it up against the wall. And we're in the way. It won't push up against the wall. Oh man, honestly, I don't even know if there's enough room for me to put an elbow and just come straight down. That's about how much room we got. So, wow, man, I don't want to have to take this whole thing apart. I'm probably going to have to get another one of these, a shorter brass. The threaded piece. So, wow, guys. Well, this is why we do these things. Not because they're easy, but because they're hard. Well, trip to the hardware store. Alright, guys. I'll be right back. So, when we left out to go to the hardware store to find an option, well, they didn't have an option. Well, I proceeded to drive to my house and solve the problem with a Dremel. And it turned out I could still not cut enough off of the thing coming out to make room for the hose. So we took the old stuff off the old fixture. Yeah, we're gonna hope for the best. Man, I hate doing this. But I didn't want to redesign the building either, so. Anyways, I think we can start assembling the top. So, we'll see you all in a little bit. Well, there we go. It's installed. It doesn't leak. Water comes on. Water turns off. The only thing I didn't get to do, boy, the washing dishes now, without no excuses. So what I was unable to do, sorry guys, this thing does have a wall mount. You're supposed to attach this back to there. It'll probably take up some of this slack. I couldn't do it. Can't cut this pipe. I don't have anything to cut it with. This is good stainless stuff, man. So tomorrow I'm gonna go get a 5-inch nipple, and I will use the connection points for the pipe and stick them on the nipple, and which means I gotta take this shower head. I don't know what to call that. What do you call that? I'll just take that back off. I can slide my little thing down and we'll get it mounted back to the wall so we're more sturdy. But it's 5 o'clock now. This is not a big time necessity. So it's gonna get done tomorrow. I was worried about that. Man, having to do stuff on the fly and you ain't got the parts and pieces to do it and you still want to do a good job, man. I had to go all the way to the hardware store, all the way back to my house just to figure out that none of that stuff is going to do me any good. Change of plans again. So, but it ain't leaking and it looks better. So we'll just get that final piece on tomorrow and that will be it. Love you. Have a great night.